Hello, gaming for sick kids. My name is the GreenEiedMonster, and today we have some gameplay on the map Nuketown using the Galil Dual Mag. I got 85 and 14, a pretty good score. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about my recent time in the hospital. I went to Shriners Hospital for Children, and the reason I went to Shriners is because I have scoliosis. And what scoliosis is it's a curve in your spine. So if you were going to look at it on an X-ray, it would look at your spine would look like a C or an S. And we had to have a surgery on it because it was getting worse each year, and it was affecting my breathing. So, and if we had kept letting it get this bad, it would probably affect my heart and my lungs and many vital organs. But we went to Shriners, and what we did first is we had 4 titanium bolts screwed inside my skull. They were all connected, and then they connected to the middle of my head. And in the middle of my head, there was this little hole that you put a rope through, and that hole connected to the back of my body. And there was this little pulley system, and there was at the bottom of it there were weights that was pulling on my entire body. And what that was doing is that was weakening my spine, my entire body, because my spine isn't being pushed down by gravity, so it's getting weakened because it's not being used. Anyway, so we had the surgery that put me in the halo, and we did that for about a month and a half. I had 35 pounds at the end of it pulling on me, and then at I believe a Tuesday, it was Tuesday. And I think we did it pretty early. I think it was about 8 o'clock. There was we did the final surgery. There was 2 doctors and 3 nurses. And what the surgery did is they sliced open my back, and they put 2 metal bars on my back, one on the left side and one on the right side. But first they pushed it and made it as straight as they could until it finally was straight as it could possibly be. And then they put the 2 rods beside each side, and that held it. And then to hold it even more, they bolted 21 titanium bolts inside my spine to hold it even more. And so the surgery lasted about 8 hours, and then I woke up, and I didn't feel too much. I was just kind of delirious, and because I was on narcotics and tons and tons of pain medication, and so I wasn't fully aware of what was going on. I knew what was going on, but I was still pretty out of it. And so I was in bed for about 6 days with about 2 other people that were in post-op, and so I think on the 3rd day they let me try to walk, and I walked like across the room then back, and that was so exhausting. It felt like I walked like 10 miles or something like that, and it's kind of crazy what they did, I mean, in a good way though, and so I think I stayed for about 2 more weeks, I believe, and then we left to my house, and here I am now. It's just a slow recovery, I mean, I just have it's really just, the hardest part is just rebuilding your back strength and your leg strength and all these parts that were being weakened by being pulled on. And the surgery, by the way, was a complete success. I went from 25 or 120 degrees, 120 degree curve to I believe 25 roughly curve. So it was a huge success. And now what I'm doing now is just recovering, and it will take about 6 more months until I'm fully recovered. And then even then I won't be able to do stuff like contact football and stuff like that. But I think it was. I think it worked out though, because I mean I'm glad that I did it, but I just wouldn't want to do it again, just because I was in the hospital for 3 months, and that's a pretty darn long time, and But you know, I'm glad that I did it, and I think it made me a stronger person for doing it. And I know that kind of sounds corny, but yeah. And then also, I went to Shriners Hospital for Children, and the one that I went to was located in Salt Lake City, Utah. And what Shriners is, they're a nonprofit organization, and if you're a patient there, everything there is free. So your food, your bedding, alright, you know, your room and whatnot, even your surgery is all free. And depending on if you're really far away, you know, your parents' room is free. And it's really amazing. And how they do that is they're only paid by donations. So people donate to them, and they just use that money to you know, help them out. And I think they've had like 5 million donations in the last like 6 years, and a few 100,000, you know, 50,000 and whatnot. And yeah, just look at Shriners Hospital. They're a really cool organization. They were created, I believe, in the 60s and 70s, and this isn't just like kind of a crummy hospital, you know, for poor people or whatever. That it's actually the best hospital for scoliosis, clubfoot, in the nation. Actually, no way, in the world. So it's the best doctors go there, the best nurses go there, and if you go to Shriners and you know you're a nurse or whatever, that's like a huge thing to have on your resume. I know that kind of sounds selfish, but it really is. I mean, if you say that you worked at, you know, Shriners, that's a huge thing. So that's really cool. And anyway, guys, the video is coming up to an end. I hope you liked it. Please comment, subscribe, and favorite the video if you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed my commentary, go check out my channel. I will leave a link in the description. And anyway, if you haven't already, please donate to Gaming for Sick Kids. You know, already, because what Taylor's doing is amazing. I mean, we need more people like him that are true humanitarians. You know, to help, you know, children that are, you know, horribly sick. You know, they have cancer, you know, muscle disease, and all. It's just, you know, it makes you feel like, you know, it gives you hope that, you know, in humanity, that there are still good people out there, you know. Anyway, guys, have a nice day.
Our spy planes in the air. Mission accomplished. Good work.